Again, my name is Alyssa Nicole. I'm an integrated plant-based lifestyle coach, and I'm the owner of Living Blyss. So I believe that wellness is way more than 30-day diet trends. Wellness is how you show up each day. It's how you feel inside. It's who you are when no one else is in the room. I created Living Blyss as a safe haven, a guide, a community for those who desire to feel better, to develop healing the way that I did. More specifically, Living Blyss is the go-to resource for all things wellness and a roadmap to your own personal happiness. I meet you at every level on your wellness journey. So let me tell you a story. My 20s were some of the worst years of my life. It was like that everything that could go wrong did. I struggled to be happy. I was riddled with self-doubt, low confidence, and just an overall lack of self-worth. I just wasn't happy. And right when I landed what I thought was my dream job, my grandmother passed away. As most grandmothers, she was a matriarch. She was the glue that held everything together. And I always knew that if I needed anything, I could go to Granny's house. Her passing was a tragedy. It was slow, but it was nothing, it was way less than easy, far from easy. And for most of her life, she lived with diabetes. And as she got older, she developed heart disease. She had several surgeries to clear her arteries, and her declining health caused her to have more and more seizures. I remember a particular time before the heart disease set in. Uh, she we a particular time before the heart disease became apparent. We She had a diabetic episode. So the thing is, my grandmother, she tends to wake up early in the morning, but this particular day she did not. And so I'm like, what's going on? So I go to her room to check on her just to make sure everything's okay. And the funny thing about it is I knew something was wrong because she was actually being nice at it. Um, I say this all to say that diabetes and heart disease are two both very preventable diseases for the average person. It may take some changes, some unlearning and relearning, but it can be done. Now back to the story. My dream job came to an end early, quickly came to and pretty quickly as COVID caused a shift in my role. And being the only Black woman on my team, I experienced microaggressions and racism regularly. When I spoke up about it, I was pushed out. I thought, what am I supposed to do now? I found myself back in my childhood bedroom, just having just buried my grandmother. Earlier that year, in the depths of COVID, asking myself, what am I going to do? I had LCLC my business in 2019, right before getting that job, but I still had no clear vision. And honestly, I really didn't believe myself yet. Over the next 5 years, I hopped from job to job, trying to figure it all out. And still listening to the pressures and the opinions of others. But one thing I never stopped doing was creating a healthy eating pattern. Even at my lowest, driving around doing those DoorDash deliveries, wondering if there was an exit button to this. The one thing that I could control was what I ate every single day. Food was my anchor. While my self-esteem was falling apart and I was being pushed out of places I thought would accept me, I kept my being intentional about what I put into my body. Although my vision was to be a leader in the nonprofit space, working to improve access to healthy, quality food in underserved communities full of people just like me. Life had other plans. When everything I was going through, I felt like there was just no place for me in the world and I did not feel safe. So I created Living Blyss. I want to encourage you to bounce back, to understand that you are the creator of your own reality. For me, food is spiritual. It became a ritual, something that I did to soothe my spirit, help me to connect with the Most High, my higher being. Cooking became my time to connect with myself and get creative and self-reflect. Sometimes I'd turn on music for a glass of wine and I'd dance around the kitchen. Other times I make it into a more meditative experience where I would just turn off the music and let it be quiet so I can think. It didn't happen overnight. I started small. I took I started small. I took the dishes that I learned that I loved when I was a child, and I recreated them to make them into more using nothing but plants. I educated myself by reading, researching, and following credible sources online. I turned my healing into a lifestyle, and then I turned it into a platform to help others to do the same. Health Accelerator is my 6-week program. It takes you from struggling to empowered to feeling better about yourself and your growth. We meet once a week for 6 weeks, and we cover topics like mindset, habit building, how to research and advocate for yourself, the difference between a lifestyle shift and diet culture. And yes, we absolutely talk about how to create a healthy plate. It's an easy to follow, step-by-step approach to integrating more plants into your diet. Earth to Plate Cooking Club is a quarterly experience where we come together to cook delicious plant-based meals. Imagine a space curated just for you. Music playing, aprons on, people cooking side by side, learning new skills and ways to nourish ourselves. It's fun, it's healing, it's rooted in connection. And it doesn't stop there. I now offer plant-based and in-home meal prep delivery services. We create a custom menu based on your taste and your needs, and I prepare everything right in front of you. I prepare everything right in your kitchen. And this is for the person who is committed to wellness, but they just need to gain some time back into their day. And the long-term goal is to develop that into a full-blown meal prep delivery service. And I also offer one-on-one and group coaching services for more tailored support along your journey. So Living Blyss is more than a wellness brand. It's a movement, a return to yourself. I invite you to take the next step, book that coaching call, and learn how Living Blyss can guide you to your goals. Your health matters. You matter. You deserve to eat well, feel well, and find your inner bliss. Thank you.